Yes. I'm extremely excited. Mr. Julius, let's talk after this call. Are you still in Lagos, Mr. Julius? Mr. Femi said, I'm extremely excited. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, fine. So let's see tomorrow. Let's see tomorrow. How come you don't? Okay. Lie. All of you want to boo me. One person is saying my phone number. The other person is saying I don't reply him. Another person is saying, oh yeah, nah, you cannot wound human being. Somebody, you guys should know that I'm using. Thank you so much. You guys should know that I'm using blood, though. If you know how many messages I get to attend to, and I need to attend to everyone, it's a must. Okay, guys, let's kick off the meeting. We've waited long enough for these guys. Okay, guys, super. Oh yeah, now. Okay, now let's open the floor with testimony tonight. Let's open the floor with testimonials. I'm excited because, guys, there's nothing as powerful as you having to share your experience and what is available for us around the globe to partake in. And not about the money alone also. It also means that you're going to be learning to do it yourself. You're going to be perfecting it. Anything you do for 21 days, it's said to become an habit. Now, something you're going to be doing for 90 good days is a lot. Okay, so I have Mr. Femi on the call tonight. Mr. Femi, let's hear from you. How's the experience been so far? Before I get busy with what I want to teach you guys tonight.
Okay, boss. Good evening. I'm super excited. This is a privilege for me to be able to speak live, and I find that as a privilege, and I'm praying that I would pay attention enough to get more of this privilege. So what I quickly want to say is, if we are saying these praises to you, they are not false, because as an individual, I have worked for 17 years plus. And largely,
wait. Can you hear what? Maybe you should help us speak loud. Everybody, okay. Can you hear how many years Mr. Femi has worked? Everybody, if you can hear that year, type it on the chat box. Wow. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, so I've worked for 17 years, and what I can pick out of the corporate world is politics, and nobody is willing to rise you up. And this is me joining a community of people. I have not even I've met you once, but it was in a large gathering. I've not met the other leaders, but everyone is willing to uplift us, to raise us to the next level, even forcing us to do the right thing. That is the experience I've had in the last 2 months, August, September, and this is October. So, and again, one of the leaders posted yesterday and told us, look, be careful. Don't let your loss make you quit. If you stick around, you will gain them back. All these are the things that they are moving me forward, and I'm not ready to quit anymore. And I'm ready to be obedient and follow the rule and become a testimony, and even become as good as you, so that I can also teach people. So the fact that 17 years could not give me what I'm getting today, it's a testimony for me. And God bless you all. God bless you all for me. Amen. Thank you very much, sir, for the privilege.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Good to have you. A good note to start tonight's training. I'm telling you guys, what a good note to start today's training. Can you hear what he just said? He said what he couldn't get for 17 years. Now, another leader spoke to me from US yesterday. I was sharing with me that I think he made over $137 yesterday. $33, $133 from United States. He said that is somebody's hard-earned work for 1 month. Some people's hard-earned work for 1 week. He said that, and to even make $20 in the United States is a lot of work. He said he got to work and was so pumped up and fired up because of that money. Now, he chatted me up today. I think he said he has made about $50 or more than $40 today again. Now, we are not telling you that there won't be days of losses, but for the past 3 weeks, we've had over 90% win rate, and that's phenomenal. So I want people to understand that the simplicity of Forex has come to stay if we are all willing and obedient. Now, the Holy Book says that if my people are willing and obedient, they will reap the reward of the land. Now, when it comes to Forex, if you're willing and obedient, you are going to reap the reward of Forex. Because all you need to do is to follow the rules. If you're on this call with me tonight, can you type in follow the rules? If you're on this call with me tonight, can you type in follow the rules? So I see a lot of people, they want to make money, and the challenge is that they're not ready to pay the price to get the money. I see a lot of people, the main challenge is they are still in the imaginary mode. And in as much that you are in the imaginary mode, you cannot make the money of those who are in the action mode are making. So what is in the action mode? Being on IML Academy. What is in the action mode? Being on IML TV. What is in the action mode? Being on the live trading section. What is in the action mode? Being on the daily training every night. Guys, there's nothing as powerful as you doing what you're meant to do. So guys, what separates you and where you want to be is just time. A lot of people say they want to be like Mr. Mayowa. They want to, guys, you can be more than me. You just need to do what I have done. However, through my mentorship, through joining the calls daily, through having to listen to all other mentors on the platform, your journey becomes shorter. You don't want to know what I went through for about 6 years before I came into iMarket Life. You don't want to imagine it. If you imagine it, some of us here will never do Forex again. But the joy is that I've been able to fall, rise, fall, rise, fall, rise, and that's it. So one of my mentors said to me, he said, what makes success is falling and rising. So a lot of time when people hit stop loss, they say they are not happy. No, guys, no. If you don't hit stop loss, that means your success is not sustainable. Come on, guys. Did you hear what I just said? Type in I hear, guys. Type in I hear. If your success does not hit failure, if your success does not have a traceable failure, if your success does not have a recorded failure, guys, it's not going to be sustainable. Because what it means is that very, very soon, the reality will be done on you. And I'm grateful to God because this has helped a lot of people around the world. Come on, guys, if you're excited about what you're hearing, can you type in 222 on the chat box? Super, super grateful about this opportunity. Super, super grateful about what this has brought for us. Super, super grateful. Super, super grateful. Fantastic. So I want to open up the meeting with the first schedule we have tonight. Now I have to go to the second one because I've shared some points on winning with Forex. Okay, so we have 90 days compounding overview. Now the 90 days has been so interesting, and we've been consistently making money for the past 3 weeks. which makes a lot of sense for me. And that means that it is possible over and over again. However, I need to educate us because I see some people, they are using the lot sizes are not irregular with what they need to be doing. And guys, it's not just about what we want to make, it's about the lot sizes we're going to be putting in. Now, the lot sizes are so powerful that they're going to be the one to dictate what we're going to be making. Now, we sent a message to everyone today to close the AUD JPY trade. Now, why did we? Because we don't want the trade to stay overnight. We don't want the trade to just be there, and some of us might not be able to sleep well because of the way the trade is going. But guys, if we're still in this trade since morning, the trade is just moving up and down. And I told everybody, let's close it at break even, which makes a lot of sense. And the GBP in less than 1 hour has given us our expected profit. But the bottom line is in accordance to what we are meant to be doing. What we are meant to be doing is just to come in here. If you are not consistent with, if your account balance is not going in accordance to what you have typed in here, all you need to do is to come in here and keep changing it. Keep changing it. So if my account balance has grown from $100 to $130, I will type in $130 and I will click enter. Now, I see a lot, somebody sent me a report the other time, and this is 3%, and this is the lot size to use. When this is the lot size to use, you are not to twin trade on this lot size. You are just to go in 0.04, leave the trade and let it be. So you are not to go into the trade, oh, is Mr. Mayowa, we have been winning trade. Is Profit Arcade, is the vibrator. So far the conditions are met. No, because the market will not tell you when it's going to be wrong. The market will not tell you when it's going to go against you. So this is the AUD JPY we took in the morning. Look at it. It played with a lot of our emotions. He played with a lot of our emotion. He played with a lot of our emotion. He went up, came down, went up, came down, went up. When I saw this over and over again, I said, let us close this trade. Now, when we close the trade, some people say, oh, Mr. Maiwa didn't allow us to make the money. No, it's because he's been doing up and down, up and down. It could now end up eating the take profit, but it's not a must. We are in every trade. Why? Because our eyes is on the goal. Our goal is to have winning trades that are giving us our 3% at least in a day. And you can bear me witness, sometime in the week, we have 2 trades to pick. And all the 2 trades are hitting take profit. Now, let's go personal. Type in how much you started with and type in how much your account balance is now. Type in how much you started with, type in how much your account balance is now. The Excel sheet is on the group. Go to the media on the Profit Arcade IML group. Type in what you started with when you started, type in what you have now. So somebody said, I started with $3,700. It is now over $4,000. Congratulations. That is about 400, yeah, about $400 extra profit in 1 week. Type in what you started with, type in what you have now. Compounding, $213, you now have $230. Type in what you started with, using the compounding, your compounding account. Okay, this person said, I started with $135 and it is on $200. Fantastic. Type in what you started with. Type in what you have now. If you are not obeying the rules, don't type in your own. I only want the result of those that are obeying the rules and they are doing what we are telling them to do. And you obviously know that even if Forex, even if success is free, some people will still not do it. Some people will still not follow the rules. If success is free, why? They are just adamant. They are just people who don't want to follow. And they, you know, we told people trade only the live trading section on the trade only the trade that are called during the live trading section during on your compounding account. And when he sent me report, he sent me the report of the GBP and sent me the report of the AUDCHF. And he said it's a mistake. Yes, but the best thing when a mistake is done, close it and face where you're going. But I'm grateful to God, at least that same trade, he didn't lose. AUDCHF, is if he has picked the 10 pips, if he has picked 10 pips, he would have been out of the market. He did 14 pips. Good. And if temptation comes again, he can say we remove the stop loss, take profit, and say he wants it to go up more. He also entered GBP JPY buy. GBP JPY buy, if he's still in this trade, he would have made close to. This was the trade we picked in the morning. As it closed above, yes, this is 11. This is 10:30. So we picked the trade around this period and we made our money. Now he had a drawdown. I'm sure maybe he entered late, but if he still has his account by now, look at, it will be $36 profit. So, but guys, what we're driving at is the fact that you just need to obey the rules. What is exciting is that after 30 days, after 90 days, you have followed the rules and you have made good money. You know, somebody saying $300, now $342. Another person, $200, $222. Another person, $200, now $228. So guys, I want to beseech us that this is a long journey. It's a long journey and we need to patiently wait till we hit the goal. If you're excited about what you're learning tonight, type in 777 on the chat box. So I want to beseech us that you need to develop your belief and discipline in this Forex. I've learned to believe the rules. No matter how I feel like, once the rules are there, guys, I am good to go. I only want to trade the rules. Guys, when there is no rules, there is no trade. Not because of any reason, but because this is what has made those who are successful in this industry successful. And I've seen this over and over and over again. And what makes them successful, it only means that they are disciplined enough by making sure that their rules are not shaken, no matter how it is. No matter how it is, the rules are not shaken for any reason. The rules are not shaken for any reason. So leaders, tonight, I want you to know that everything depends on you. So what are ways to increase your belief system? One of the ways to increase your belief system is to save more and focus more on your affirmation. Guys, faith comes by hearing and hearing again and again. So what it means is that you need to focus on what you hear. What it means is that you need to focus on what you are saying to yourself. Some people will say, oh, why is Mr. Mayowa, why is in Profit Arcade? They'll be mentioning, I'm so happy and grateful now to Forex trading. It has worked before. We don't need to recreate the wheel, guys. We just need to put our eye on the goal. Put our eye on something that has worked before. And because it has worked before, it's not going to change. Because it has worked before, guys, it's going to work again. In January this year, January 3rd of this year, I decided to trade actively. And my goal was to grow $2,000 to about $100,000. Can I blow your mind? I didn't meet up with $100,000, but guys, in 6 weeks, I was able to grow $2,000 to over $40,000 in 6 weeks. $2,000 to over $40,000, guys, in 6 weeks. Guys, that alone raised my belief system. And what helped me was because I wrote on the wall what I wanted. What helped me was that I was emphasizing on where I want to be. What helped me was that my eye was on the goal. What helped me was that every single day I was saying, I'm so happy and grateful now. Every single day I was mentioning it. And because I was mentioning it, every single day I was mentioning my rules. Mayowa, only trade when it gets to this place. Only put your money when it gets to this place. And in 6 weeks, wonders has happened. So guys, what I'm here to emphasize for us is that for you to attain the success that you want, you need to believe and you have to be disciplined. No matter how you feel like, you must obey the rules. Your lot size are critical to your success. Some people, when they hit stop, when it's about to hit stop loss, they will remove the stop loss. When it's about to hit take profit, they remove the take profit. They say Shebi is still going up. You don't need all of that. You don't need all of that. Look at the NZD card, NZD look at the NZD card that we gave on the group. The GBP the GBP trade that we gave hit stop loss. GBP card, GBP AUD. He hit stop loss very fast. And no, sorry, Euro AUD. And as he hit stop loss, whoop, imagine, he started coming down immediately. And oh, some people started saying, I said, no, it's only those who enter wrong lot size. This is the NZD card that we gave. NZD card currently is in profit of 115 pips. So if the one that hits stop loss, if you have used the right lot size, you will still be in profit at the end of the month and at the end of the week. This is Euro USD that we gave today. Yes, was it today? Yes, today. It has given us over 37 pips and it's still running. But guys, the bottom line is that you need to put your eye on the goal. When you put your eye on the goal, you will not be distracted by somebody else's success. We have already on the call this night our amiable mentor and coach, my mentor, your mentor, a phenomenal leader God gives to mankind the founder of Prophet Arcade, a phenomenal leader, a phenomenal philanthropist, a man with the heart of gold. Please give it up to my coach, your coach, my mentor, your mentor. Give it up for him. Come on, type in 777 on the chat box. Coach, we celebrate you. Give it up for this man. Give it up for this man. Give it up for this man. Super, super celebrate you.
I'm really excited to be on the call tonight. Remarkable leader. I like the way you do, the way you talk from the heart and not from the head. Guys, yes, if you connect with this man, you agree with me. He's talking right from the heart and not from the head. Mr. Mayo, was super excited. You indeed have a heart of gold. We love and celebrate you. We appreciate what you represent. Everyone on the call, please, I want to turn the table right back to this phenomenal gentleman. Please help me type in 111 to Chairman 25 loading, the Dean of Prophet Arcade. Help me type in 111 in the chat box for this phenomenal leader.
Thank you, sir.
We truly celebrate you, talking from the heart and not from the head. Guys, this gentleman has said it all. We truly celebrate you, Chairman Mayowa Wulabi. Now, I'd like to share 3 things with us tonight. Now, success is actually functionally simple, but emotionally difficult. Success, as it were, in the words of my mentor, says success is functionally simple, but emotionally difficult. What we ought to do, what we are meant to do, is simple, as it were. It can be written down. It can even be recited. But the doing of those things that are laid down is where the challenge lies. Success is functionally simple, but emotionally difficult. If I can grow through my emotion and strengthen and grow through my emotion, I'll succeed in whatever I do. So man's emotion is one of the greatest stoppers. Man's emotion is one of the greatest limits to progress. Success is functionally simple, but emotionally difficult. Somebody wants to write that down. Somebody wants to write that down. Success is functionally simple, but emotionally difficult. If I can succeed, if I can conquer my emotions in my journey to success, success is already done. So that's why we say in trading, it is 70 to 80% psychology and 10 to 20% technical. Success is functionally simple, but emotionally difficult. So you want to understand that in this business, it's not a business of emotions. You need to follow the rules. You need to trust the process. Success is functionally simple and emotionally difficult. When I got started as a young, of course, 2 years and 10 months ago, it just about 1 or 2 days later, Chairman Mayowa got involved as well. We had the likes of Pastor Ayola Dimeji and other phenomenal leaders who joined us. Now, success, as it were, won't be here today if we answer to every emotion that knocked on the door. You want to focus on the goal. So I'm going to share 3 things that will help you. 3 things basically that will help you achieve that. I had some of these nuggets from my mentor and my mentors that have grown through the journey, been able to achieve a level of success. One of the things I learned many years ago is that Francis learned to start with the end in mind. Learn to start with the end in mind. Whatever happens, Francis, start with the end in mind. Start with the end in mind. The end is what is on my mind. The process, I trust the process laid out, but the goal is the end. If you start with the end in mind, what happens in the present does not really limit you. Start with the end in mind. Now, I read from the book, he said, for the sake of the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross and he despised the shame. So you want to start with the end in mind. Guys, there'll be challenges along the way. There'll be potholes, there'll be bumps. In fact, there'll be crooked parts along the way. But those who succeed are those who start with the end in mind. Most people who don't understand this principle get down from the boss. You want to start with the end in mind. As a trader, as a builder, today I've gone Chairman 25. Mr. Mayowa is a Chairman 10, going Chairman 25. Chairman Buki Oshinawa is a Chairman 10, going Chairman 25. The principle they've held on to is that the goal, the end is on their mind. They are obsessed with the end. If all you see is your goal, if all you're obsessed with is your goal, what happens in the present or in the immediate does not matter. You are so obsessed with your goal. I want to be a master trader. I want to be a 6-figure trader. I want to be a 7-figure trader. I want to go chairman 10. I want to go P1000. I want to go P2000. If you're obsessed with your goal, what happens in the present does not matter. And largely, it's a function of how strong this goal is in your heart. Some people don't have a reason for this goal. I'm so obsessed with my goal that what happens right now does not matter. My goal is to figure it out. Figure out how to get to my goal. What happens in the present does not matter. My own concern is, Francis, figure it out to get to your goal. So I learned something many years ago. I learned how to start with the end in mind. Start with the end in mind. Number 2 thing I learned, I think is a key nugget that will help you, is marry the process and divorce the outcomes. Marry the process and divorce the outcomes. I'll take that again more slowly. Marry the process and divorce the outcome. You trust the process. Trust the process. When I trade, when my conditions are right, ladies and gentlemen, especially when I know I've fulfilled all my conditions, I set and forget. I set it and forget it. Especially I know I've played the conditions. I've back-tested the strategy. It's been confirmed to have that level of accuracy. When I set it, I forget it. I'm not ruled by emotions. So what you do is to marry the process and divorce the outcomes. What it means is that you should detach your emotion from the outcome. That's what it means. Detach your emotion from the outcome. You marry the process and divorce the outcomes. What it means essentially is you detach your emotions from the outcome. The process is what you're focused on. The outcome does not matter. As long as you have entered the trade based on conditions, marry the process and divorce the outcomes. Marry the process and divorce the outcomes. How do you do that? You trust the process. You trust the process. Very important. Marry the process and divorce the outcomes. Guys, if you're getting value, can you type in 111 in the chat box? If you're getting value, can you type in 111 in the chat box? Everyone on the call, if you're getting value, can you type in 111 in the chat box? 111 in the chat box. These are key things that if you understand, it will change. It will change you. Somebody once said, "Don't wish things were better. Wish you were better." In the words of Jim Rohn, the late Jim Rohn, the great thought leader, the great life coach, Jim Rohn, said, "Don't wish things were better. Wish you were better." Now, guys, the challenge basically is if you can correct some of the things, your paradigms, your thinking, the way you act, everything around starts to change. So I'm helping you focus on what will change everything around you. Strategy has not been the challenge. Psychology, for most people, is the challenge. And it's ruled largely by emotions. Ruled largely by emotions. Number 1, we talked about, of course, starting with the end in mind. Number two thoughts I want to share with you today is marry the divorce the outcomes. What it means is that you detach your emotion from the outcome. You trust the process. You trust the process. For instance, we have a goal to raise 15 chairman 10s. My goal is to show the plan, train the people, get them started, show them how to use the vibrator, the harmonic scanner, show them the way to go live, show them the way to I Am Mastery Academy, get them plugged to the system. That's what I can do. So I focus on what I can do. And of course, I'm not going to be focused on what I can do. I am not the director. I'm only an artist in the play. I'm not the director. I'm only an artist in the play. My goal is to play my part. The director will do his own part. So you marry the process and you divorce the outcomes. Principles are universal. So when you apply the principles, they pay you back. So marry the process and divorce the outcome. That's number 3. If you're ready for number 3, everyone, can you type in 555? If you're ready for number 3, if you're excited and you're ready for number 3, type in 555. These are key nuggets that has changed my life and it's changing because of the way a man thinks. It actually happens, what happens on the outside. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. So number 3, I learned it from my mentor, I learned it from him, although I know it, but I had him from him and it became a nugget. I already knew this before, but when he said it again, automatically it became a nugget. It was coming from a millionaire mentor's mouth. It was coming from somebody who is a multi-millionaire in dollars, who makes an average of $1 million every month. He said to me, I believe he was talking to me directly. I personalized it. He said, live from inside out. Don't live from outside in. Live from inside out. Don't live from outside in. I'll take that more slowly. I'll take it more slowly. Live from inside out. Don't live from outside in. Means don't let your condition determine what you do. Live from inside out. Don't live from outside in. What it means is that you follow the rule, follow the process, follow what the game plan. Follow the game plan you've set out. Don't allow what is happening determine what you do. What it means is that you are not meant to react, you are meant to act. Live from inside out, don't live from outside in. Many people react, they don't act. So what you want to do is to live from inside out, regardless of the challenges, regardless of the situations. There is a game plan, there's a blueprint you need to follow. So you want to start with the end in mind, following that blueprint. You want to be deliberate about that blueprint. You want to marry the process and divorce the outcomes. These nuggets are interrelated. They almost mean the same thing, but they are nuggets, of course, that brings your thought pattern to a different horizon. So what you want to do is to live from inside out, regardless of what is happening, regardless of the situation, regardless of what is happening around you, regardless of what is happening now. You want to live from inside out. Follow the process. Follow the blueprint. Follow what is laid out. So you want to focus on what you can change and not what you cannot change. So you want to live from inside out, following the blueprint, having the goal, the end in mind, following the process and divorcing the outcomes. Live from inside out and not from outside in. Now, those who live from outside in are reactors. They react. Most of the time, they get distracted from their goal. Inside in are focused on their goal. Live from inside out and not from outside in. Guys, 3 nuggets I just gave tonight are, number 1, start with the end in mind. Number 2 nugget is marry the process and divorce the outcomes. As a chairman 10, you want to go P5,000, you want to go P1,000. All you want to do is to keep showing the plan 4 to 6 times in a week. Keep exposing the plan. Some will join, some will not join. Some will, some won't. So what? So who's next? You want to show the plan. If you're excited about something, people buy into excitement. Show the plan. I do it. I show the plan. I'm focused on showing the plan. I behave more like a statue. It doesn't matter what happens. I keep showing the plan. Jim Rohn made a statement. I love Jim Rohn. He said, if you show a plan long enough, he has a way of falling on good people. He said, if you show a plan long enough, he has a way of falling on the people you are looking for. So it doesn't matter who joins you. When they don't join you, they're not the ones you're looking for. Guys, what you're looking for are good, smart, and successful leaders. So when somebody doesn't join you, it's not the person you're looking for. So you keep showing the plan like a statue. You live from inside out and not from outside in. Really excited to be on the call tonight. I hope I've been able to share some value that will help you in your trading as a trader and also help you go chairman. The goal is to raise 15 chairman 10s in our community by December 31st, 2019. It's almost like an anthem. We sing it like a song. That's a song we sing right now because we know it's already done. We know it's already, everyone on the call, type in, it is already done. Everyone on the call, type in, it is already done. Everyone on the call, type in, it is already done. Guys, it's so done. We are so focused on the process. We're starting with end in mind. I tell you, we're divorcing the outcomes and, of course, marrying the process. Super, super excited being on the call tonight. I want to appreciate everyone for being on the call. Thank you for being there. And, of course, we count it a privilege for being here. And I tell you, the 90-day compounding continues. 5 days, great. The other 85 days is going to be really amazing. Let's stay focused. Let's start with the end in mind. Let's marry the process and divorce the outcomes. Let's live from inside out and not from outside in. Mr. Mayowa, super excited being on the call. I'm excited as usual. I'm elated because excitement leads to, and of course, the exposure leads to massive explosion. 15 Chairman 10s already done. Already done. Mr. Bayo, over to you, sir. Mr. Bayo, are you on the call? Super excited. Super excited. So, guys, I want to wish everyone a great night. You want to connect to the Chairman Zoom room tomorrow. Invite someone. Tomorrow is a Saturday. Invite someone. Plug somebody to the call. Let somebody enjoy the same excitement. The goal is to reach out to 100,000 families by 2020. It's already done. You want to put wood in the fire. You want to be a contributor. You want to be someone who's ready to change lives. That's exactly the essence of life. Living life that is higher than you is touching other lives. So tomorrow, the Zoom run continues, 6 p.m., of course, Nigerian time, 5 p.m. Ghanaian time. That's about 8 p.m. Kenyan time, and that's, of course, 6 p.m. UK time. That same time is about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Keep putting God at the center of what you're doing and ensure you keep loving people. Have a great night, everyone. God bless you. See you at the top and not from the top. Have a good night, everyone.